last session, everyone had basically very quickly dispatched the quote-unquote medical ninja that was in Sigotea and was keeping track of Sharingan eyes and other various things. And she had put Shiori in mud dome thing, which was pretty quickly opened up, mostly because she couldn't concentrate on it anymore because Okami scared her half to death. Hooray.
And then she got her mind. Go on.
No, it's just she sat there and put Shiori in a little ball. I decided to put her in a little pit in her mind.
Right.
Yeah, you did the mental equivalent of stop punching yourself. What are you afraid of? Let's do that.
And then
Ryhn
decided to do a bit of a mental interrogation. The hard way.
Also known as, what was it that Sam called it?
The hard way? She was not moving.
What was it that Sam called it? That, I believe.
Yeah.
Mind raped.
Yep, pretty much.
One does not simply hide information in Ryhn.
Yeah, okay. Just had to make it creepier, didn't you?
Hey, I got some useful information out of her, so...
Oh yeah, you did.
You can't argue the results.
On that,
Yeah.
on that, the group figured out that she was not transformed, but was taking the role of the town in the medic in Sigotea, and wasn't entirely sure where the other medic that was supposed to be there was. Took her to the Kage, and then they followed through with looking into Ichiro's father, who was somewhere down in the south, and had been captured previously, so they don't know exactly what's going on there, but they're currently traveling south. In betwixt they were traveling, there was barking, bark, and Shiori and Marusagi heard it on their watch, which Shiori goes to investigate via Third Eye and Shadow Clone, and learns that a ninja was sent from a hunter ninja was sent from Sigotea down to look into the man who had been captured. A hunter ninja had a pack of dogs with him. Some were summoned, some were companions. Shiori's not entirely sure how that works.
And one was Faku.
And one was Fakun, which was fun. He is traveling into the same direction to look into said person as well. So, if he finds them before the main group does, then he will try to find them and let them know so that they can get a medical ninja to said person as quickly as possible, if the case may be.
So we can have Miss Defibrillator here come and save the day.
And as it was, before they did all that, when they were speaking with the Kage, Shiori and Ryhn got to actually meet him because they hadn't seen him before, and once again they were shown the Kage of Sigotea, the Sigo Kage, who, well, is very clean, but is also a tinkerer and inventor, though no one knows exactly how he powers his machines.
Wrong.
Well, Ryhn does.
Shiori also has chakra sense.
I can see chakra.
It's
good for you.
It's less about, his, you can sense chakra, and you know from what Ryhn said and from your own knowledge that most Kage have very powerful chakra signatures, and his chakra was all around the room, so it could easily be deferred from that. Plus with Ryhn, he knows that in character you guys would probably think that he powers his machines himself. Ryhn, on the other hand, knows for sure that that's the case, but ultimately it's the same information. So, yes, I like the Ichigo Kage. He's fun. So,
Yeah.
with that said, we join back up with. Oh, and while traveling, in this particular situation, while traveling, since Shiori was completely done with everything, Marasaki was letting Shiori ride on her head and mush her ears because adorable.
That's moosh, 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 moosh. Moosh.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and the Sharingan they had been carrying and protecting looked at Okami during the night because that was funny.
Yes, it
I
just
have
like
an
sit
eye
there and
on-
whooply whoop, and then like
So yeah, we join back up with the group, having woken up from their camp, and I can't remember if Shiori told. I think Shiori told Okami about the dog barking, but I know Okami heard it when she woke up, so there was that. Is there anybody wants to do before they get going?
No, I think Shiori would, time is of the essence sort of thing, so.
Right, yeah. Get her coffee and go.
Yeah, maybe not even that.
Oh wow. Important enough to ignore the coffee.
Well, I mean, somebody's, like,
Yeah, when is
potentially
that
dying.
oh, good point.
I just kind of figured the whole. She would get the coffee ready, just needs the water to boil, and just hand it to Ryhn. Ryhn, heat this up. Okay. Just grabs the hand, just heat it up with chakra. Go. Here you go. Okay. Pours it on the run. And just downs it.
Yeah, maybe.
Ouch.
Yeah.
What do you mean, ouch?
Hot coffee.
Hot coffee really quick, yeah, it would be bothersome to most people, but I don't know if that's entirely true for Shiori, and I know that that's not true for Ryhn, because Ryhn is fire.
Yay.
Ryan is hot fire. Ryan is a mixtape.
Ryhn is what?
Ryan is a mixtape.
Yes. So, yeah. You guys begin to move on and make your way down to the south a little bit more. Ichiro, for his part, he sort of seems like he's, still knows where he's going. He doesn't outwardly look like he's having any kind of issues finding where he's going. If Shiori pops off her ESP thing, she would easily get that he's nervous and maybe second guessing himself, but he seems pretty sure of where he's going to try to get to where his dad is. And anyone else can probably observe it, that he knows where he's going, but he's second guessing it, kind of thing.
Ryan's going to be the one to kind of go tell him to just relax, take a breath, everything will be fine. Just focus on the next destination.
He's only half surprised that such a response would come from Ryhn, but then he kind of reaffirms the kind of person that Ryhn had been, so it sort of makes sense. So he's like, right, and continues on. Yeah, you move on, and you eventually find a like rocky area and caves,
Mm-hmm.
and Ichiro seems to sort of he's there it is, that one, and he finds what is essentially a small little like it's like a small crevice in the rocky area where there is like an I know it's called something when it's rocks, but when it's in like on like a building, it's called awning. It's like when there's a little way to go. Yeah, that's it. That's the word I was.
A what?
An overhang.
Overhang. There's like an area where the rocks kind of bunch up in such a way that there's a small overhang and then a small little cave. It's not even really big enough for me to give it any kind of definitive place for you guys to walk around.
Ryan's going to kind of step ahead, just in case, because there's been enough trickery shit going on, that he pulls out his saber and slowly move forward, keeping like an eye open, too, but you know what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Does Ryhn see anything? Like that would be very suspicious?
No, not really. You see since you can see chakra, especially with Sharingan going, you see inside the cave a very weak chakra signature. But other than that, there's nothing that's really stands out to you. You don't see any like harsh chakra or bad chakra or anything like that. So
then Ryan's just going to do a hand signal to kind of come over, because Ryhn was just taking point just to be case.
what is Okami and Shiori going to do?
Well, if this is the place, then Shiori's gonna step into the cave. If Ryhn says it's clear.
Okami is just basically like just gonna walk past him, even though he took lead.
Yeah.
I try to do the tactful thing, and yeah.
Well, it's fine. They did technically wait for you to, sort of
scope it out since I can actually see the shit.
Yeah, and they know that. I mean, yeah.
And also my character also has trap sense, so.
I know, we've had enough Azagiru bullshit happen. Ryan's
right.
kind of on the paranoid side.
Sense. It totally makes sense. It should be noted, though, that this crevice is very much sort of I mean, technically there's not a wall, but it's very much like a hole in the wall. There's not a whole lot of room.
Show us the hole in the wall.
And that's part of the reason why I didn't make a map for it. I'd have made a map that was like there'd been no spaces for all the characters. Unless I've made the outside as well as the end, and I didn't want to bother.
Is Ryhn actually able to get into the hole, or is he just kind of stuck outside? Since this hole is so small.
If it is a pretty small place, and once anyone who looks inside can see an adult, young man, probably in his mid to late 20s, who is in there, and to really have the room to everyone can fit in and get inside, but to really have the room to maneuver to do anything, some of you will probably have to step out and be more.
Then Ryhn will stay at the entrance and switch from his saber to his greatsword.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because he's more proficient with the larger weapon compared to the shorter one.
So what is Okami going to do then?
I guess just be like, is this your dad, kid?
He nods.
Go on, medical ninja, see what's going on.
Right, she's gonna go ahead and, kind of assess, what's up with him, I guess.
Roll for me, treat injury.
Yay, treat injuries. Yeah, that's good. 20.
Nice. He is suffering from very, very harsh conditions here. He's got like ability drain going on. He is very weak, and I don't know if treat injury could technically give you a sense of like negative levels, but he technically has that. And he is quite clearly very easily assessed. He is suffering from the fact that his left Sharingan eye has been harvested, and the bleeding on it has stopped, but that's only because there's a very like not well put together wrap with his eyes. The wrap does appear to be clean though, thankfully.
Okay. And under, like, okay, so she's probably gonna, make sure, that it's okay to do, but, like, to, take the wrap off and, like, inspect what exactly kind of damage he has.
Right. Yeah,
And Ryan's gonna kind of relay the information that he pretty much saw when he went into the cave, just in case if that helps.
What, that his chakra signature is weak, basically?
Yeah.
I mean, Shiori would probably be able to sense that, not necessarily see it, but she could sense it when she's there. So, and he's also, for the sake of putting it out there, he is also unconscious. So, but when you sort of remove the wraps to take a better look, you see that whoever had done the harvesting, they did not. They did not do a very surgical
really interested in the
yeah. They were not doing any kind of sort of procedural strike. The eye, which it's pretty clear that it's probably the one you guys have, based on all the other info, and based on you sort of getting a feel for the chakra that's in the eye, and now you're seeing his, and you sort of see that they match up, so you can pretty much identify that it's his. And though the eye is in decent shape, the tendons and muscles and things in his own eye are not.
They took a butch job and went further away from the eye to avoid damaging it.
Precisely.
Am I correct? Okay.
Yep. You also see that his other eye, the one that is intact, it doesn't actually seem to be damaged in any sort of way. Oddly enough. And it's almost as if they only cared about getting one eye at that particular moment in time and just sort of butchered him and then moved on. But there's not really a whole lot you can do unless you want to try with some sort of major evasive surgery or something to try to like re-establish his tendons for his eyes, or his eye rather.
Is he conscious?
No, he's
He's out cold.
unconscious.
Yeah.
He's out cold, but
Okay.
he is breathing. It's just very, very
Shallow, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whatever, like, I guess reconstruction she could do, she's gonna want to. I guess whether or not it's viable is the question. Could I roll, I guess I could, I guess it would be a treat injury, but can I roll to, like, see if, like, with just what I have on hand, is it something that I can do here? Like the repair work, or...
Well, I mean, you do have mystical surgery, so... So you could probably go right into Doctor Mode and try to.
Okay.
Well, standing outside, does Ryan see anything?
Roll for me, SWAT.
Alright, let me go see what my number is.
I guess I spaced it, but did you say he still has one eye, or is this
Yeah,
just to
He still has
reestablish
one of
it?
his eyes.
Okay.
What does Ryan see?
His alpha eye see.
Let me see if I can somehow get lucky.
Nope.
Nope. Never mind.
So should I roll my?
Yeah. I'll get to Ryan in a minute. Is
Should I roll
Okami
my
outside with
trivia?
Ryan?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
waiting out there.
You can roll SWAT too if you want.
17.
What do I see?
God, I really
You
want to re-roll that.
You can try. I mean, you can.
Yeah, is that?
You can always just action point for a possible 6 more points.
I know, but I rolled a 3.
The only thing you
I
gotta
can-
worry
I
about,
can
you
tell
can roll
you-
work.
I can tell you if you roll and you do an action point.
It's a 10% chance to roll worse.
I can tell you that if you roll and you get an action point, and you get if you make at least a 20 with an action point, you're going to be able to fix at least as best as you can without more proper tools. And I mean, technically, if you rolled 15 instead of a 3, you could make it even better, but okay, fair enough.
How do I even? Can I? Never mind. Yeah, a 16, I guess.
Well, no, it's
Unless-
going to be with
Don't
my
already
logic.
said. Go on.
With my logic, you're still going to have the 17.
So you could always action point that at least. Get a
I'm not
better
gonna.
chance.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
What does
you,
Okami see?
with Ryan and Okami's roles, they see what appears to be someone or something, not entirely sure, that is sort of moving quickly through the underbrush. With
Does
we'll get
Ryan
we'll
have
get
a
to
better
you in-
chance of seeing what it is?
you see that it's a person rather than like an animal. But we'll get to that in just a second. Shiori, you are able to sort of pick up and kind of put together where he's, stable and could wake up without being in any kind of intense pain. Sort of stabilize him kind of thing to where he could easily return to conscious in the next, maybe 2 or 3 hours or so.
Okay.
As far as getting it to where you can try to re-implant his eye, to give him his eye back, that
That's
Would
just
require-
more than I can do.
at the
That's
current
just-
point it is.
This is not the best situation to do that in.
Is it is it something we could do at a later time, or is it just too far gone?
You would have to move very quickly for it to be
A viable option.
a very viable option, and
Yeah,
it would probably
okay.
be better to. It would probably be better to. What?
The whole moving fast thing,
Yes.
she can
no.
sit there.
Hi.
My
At the
question
same-
is, can you actually move that fast while carrying somebody?
She can, yes. She did
If
that before.
I can if he does not over exceed my weight limit.
Well, the thing is, it's also a part of you would have to move very quickly and very carefully. And moving at the speed that Okami does is good for the speed, but not so great for the careful.
And Ryhn being able to jump wouldn't work either, because the fact is,
bingo.
the landing would.
Yeah. Well, and not just the landing, but the ability to, like, the lateral movement probably doesn't even come close to what.
Yeah.
Okami or Tsume could manage. So.
Your best probably bet is the fact is carting it, and that's more if you could actually hold.
But that still has the potential to take too much time. It's probably just going to end up that he's got one eye from now. Like, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah,
at least not here.
With the current standings, no, it's not very viable right at the moment. And it would also be beneficial to sort of wake him up and see what sort of risk, because you know you're medical, you know how patient-doctor discussions work. Probably your best bet, based on what you can tell, is to give him time to rest and see if he wakes up, to make sure he wakes up, and then see what he wants to try to do. Moving him to try to save his eye would risk making it harder for him to wake back up and or making it worse. So
yeah, the important thing is right now is to make sure that there's not going to be any infection, that he's going to recover enough to become, like, regain consciousness and stabilize him otherwise. So.
Yep. Now, meanwhile,
mind you, when the person kind of showed up, I'm gonna say now Ryhn shifts where the mask's over his face.
Of course he does. So you see, both of you, see this person moving through the underbrush, who it sort of takes Okami a little bit longer to register this as a person. For her, at first, it wasn't really clear, but for Ryhn, he's able to instantly see that it's a bipedal person moving around. They're just very small. Not very small, they're just young. Much like Ichioru. They seem to be trying to, in vain, because you can clearly see them, to hide and sort of look on to what is.
How far away are they?
Like maybe 30 feet.
30 feet?
Something like that,
okay.
30, 40 feet.
Then Ryan's going to kick off Speed of Lightning and appear behind him.
Huh. Okami gonna do anything when she sees him?
No, she's just gonna, like, roll her eyes at Ryhn.
And pretty much Ryhn is going to go do the whole kind of grab the back of the shirt type of thing like he did with the kid. Just kind of like lift him up to get a better look at who this person is.
When you jump behind him like that and you pull him up, he just like looks. He doesn't seem to be even remotely afraid or scared or anything like that.
Could be at least be surprised.
Well, yeah, he's surprised, but not as much as you would initially think. And as far as... And you see that this kid is probably like Ichiro, like 10 or 11. He's very much a little kid. But he's in full-on ninja garb. He's holding on to... he's got the satchel for like kunai and things of that nature. And he looks like he could sort of kind of keep his own if he really needed to. And then the other thing about him that's very strange is he's like totally wrapped in bandages, almost completely.
Okay.
He looks kind of like a mummy.
My question is, since Ryhn moved, is he able to send someone else? Because even Hive can't hide chakra unless they have chakra suppression.
No. There is no one in your immediate vicinity that you can see. No. Or sense, either.
Just so there. Why are you watching us?
He struggles. I'm going to roll thing because I can. There's your. Roll me a strength, Ryhn. Am I gonna get a kid that's a beast again? It's gonna be fun. Nope. Okay. Didn't think so.
Because honestly, if he tapped higher than Ryhn did, I was going to action point like a motherfucker.
Yeah. So he just sort of kicks and struggles to get away.
I could see the cartoony Ryan's holding him up and he's trying to run in place.
No, he's more kicking to try to get away from you. It's just not doing anything. And he's
Fight script that one.
he just is like, my job. Can you let me go?
And what is your job?
I was told to watch. That's what I'm doing. If you do not
Or
put
who?
me... Doesn't matter to you. Don't put me down, then you'll be in trouble. Which, now they're speaking pretty louder that Okami could probably catch it because he very much does not want to be held by
Bring
Ryhn.
them over here.
Yeah, you know what? Ryan's going to drag him over.
You don't have to drag him, you can carry him because he's small.
Okay.
So,
Okay, fine. Ryan beasts him over. Whatever.
yeah, whenever you drag him over, you see that, like I said, he's like totally wrapped in bandages. Arms, legs, face, and there's just this sort of narrow slit where his mouth is uncovered so that he can speak without it being muffled. But
Otherwise, we
there's
would
this-
have a mummified kitty.
he's got this very narrow slit where the bandages are along his eyes so that he can still see, but you can't get any kind of discern of what sort of facial features or anything of that nature that he has. And he is like, look, don't put me down. He's coming, I'm telling you.
Who's coming?
Can you just get where you from?
You don't see any kind of ninja headband or anything that you can find on him, like, at all. And he's just... That doesn't matter. I'm doing my job. I wasn't hurting you. What's it matter to you?
Well, it depends on where you're from. If we are, like, from where we are, allies, we'll let you go.
I only have one real ally.
Well, let me guess, your big friend that might be coming?
Might nothing. He's coming.
Ryan's going to give the look of, do you mind if I just get the information directly?
No! It's a kid!
Alright. Just have a plan to make it easier or whatever.
Of Maggie.
And the fact is, at this point, looks can be deceiving. He may look like a kid, doesn't mean he is a kid.
I think if I wasn't a kid, I'd fight a lot stronger than I am. So, whatever.
Ryan's going,
He does
not
have a point.
specifically. Well, not specifically, because, some people aren't made for strength, they're more made for, tactile. defense, or some of them are more for speed.
Like I said, just let me go.
Who
Ryan's
is this
gonna
friend of
kinda go-
yours that's coming?
Oh, he's well far enough away so that no one can sense him. But once he sees that I'm having problems, he'll be in here as quick as he can.
Who is your friend?
He smiles, and you see that he has, like, his teeth do not look that great. Like, they're there, but he's not necessarily got the...
Are we talking about a hillbilly drilled,
No,
fully
no.
swished cheese teeth?
Not like there's missing teeth, more like his teeth are jagged.
Oh, razor sharp teeth. Great.
Yes. And they're jagged, but they're not like long enough and don't really look sharp enough. He's basically like less tooth are missing, more snaggletooth kind of thing. Like basically his teeth are not well kempt. And he smiles and goes, "Well, if you really want to meet him."
No, you can just simply tell us.
Or you can make things interesting.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, we could always give him the short trip off down a long hole, and Ryan's kind of hinting to the whole thing she did with the doctor.
Look, came out here. We're not supposed to fight. We got someone that we need to take care of and possibly get back to the village. That is our job here. We can avoid a fight. We should do that. If we let you go, will you leave?
If you do.
Now then, are you, good sir, going to let him go?
Ryan's gonna take a few moments, kind of get a good look at his chakra to see his like chakra signature and all that.
There you go.
Ryan's just gonna kind of like tilt his head for a moment, go, interesting.
Can you let me go now?
Are you gonna let him go or not?
Ryan's gonna kind of let him go, but keep his eye on him to see
Okay.
what this kid does, and if he tries to pull some shenanery thing, he's pretty much ready to kind of like see what it is.
You're
and
readying
stuff
in
in.
action if he does anything, basically.
Scram, kid.
You first.
What do you mean?
I said I'd leave
He
if
let
you
go
do.
of you. Well, we're here on business, okay?
Me too.
Here on a medical business.
You were just saying that you were just watching us. Good for you. Now scram.
He sort of looks between the two of you for a second. He basically said, "You're here for it," and then stops, and then it's like, "Great." And then he, like, puts his fingers, which are also wrapped, up to his lips and whistles.
Thing, I'm going to be kicking. Okami's in there just aggravating. Is like he's not leaving and stuff. So she was just going to sit there and like, I guess as he's whistling, just sit there and do a sanity glare.
On him.
Yes, on the little kid.
Bear in mind, he's currently not looking at you. Not his bandages and things, you can't get a clear shot to his eyes unless he's looking right at you.
Then I could do mind transfer since he's not paying attention, and the only he would get is a will save. Okay, then Ryan's going to pop a mind transfer then. It'd be 22 he has to beat.
Ah,
Nope,
Fuck no!
that fail.
alright, fine. You mind transfer. You
Mm-hmm.
hop into this kid as he whistles. So Ryhn drops
Great.
as you do. Bleh. Okami. Roll for me spot.
I don't see jack shit, so
I'm going to roll because he could still roll crap and get a similar number. So. Okay.
no.
So,
Okami's just sitting there going, "What the hell, Ryhn?" As just his body goes down. Not even paying attention around.
okay, well, what does Ryan now know is coming?
Okay. So, Ryhn, while inside the kid, is aware that, two things. One, this kid has been around for much longer than his age implies.
Oh my god, the kid's not a
Fucking
kid. What a
knew it.
surprise.
Fucking knew it.
And, he's, who's coming is his, whom he refers to inside his head as his bodyguard.
Is he part of the Ichioru?
The answer to that question is a yes.
Yeah.
However,
Can't we just be
Ryhn,
a normal group of mountain bandits? Like, everyone's gonna be part of the Illuminati. No.
At this point, Ryan is going to get two big critical points of information. One is where the current base of activity is for the Ichioru, and two, why the fuck is this chakra so janked?
Hold on. We'll get to that in a minute, Ryan. For now, boom. Crap. 12 does not hit you.
What the hell just happened?
Ryan's gonna go to this kid's bodyguard and use actual air quotes.
While inside the kid.
Yep.
So,
Seriously,
so,
Ryan's gonna give
Shiori.
the kind of the quick explanation is he's not a kid. He just appears to be.
What Okami sees is, as Ryan speaks up about a bodyguard, a large individual, probably about Ryan's height and size. He just charges out of nowhere from. It could have easily been.
honestly misses me. It's just like, wow.
Yeah, 90 some odd feet away. He just charges in. He's running on all fours. He's in quadruped.
Okay.
And he charges to punch and then misses entirely.
Okay. Does the kid know this guy's name,
Yes, he
or
does.
what he just calls him?
Yeah, he has his title, which he doesn't have a name, but the title is the name he always refers to him is guard. He just says guard.
Okay, then Ryan is gonna flatly use the kid's mannerism and tell the guard to stand down.
Okay. So he charges past, launches his attack, misses entirely, and then looks back, sees the kid, and then sees Ryan unconscious on the ground, and
Mhm.
sees Okami, and he just sort of he stops, but he stays where he's at. He doesn't say anything.
And is this the big Oni guy?
No.
Oh.
This is
It's
just a
just
big guy.
This is just a big guy.
So does it look like the big guy followed the quote-unquote order?
Mm-hmm. More or less.
Alright. Brian's going to get what their current mission is from the kid.
Okay. Current mission: watch over the apparent captive, or the former captive, and to make sure that no one either found him or removed him from where he was. Basically, they were guard duty for the guy in the hall.
Does the kid know if the guard knows this information or if the guard's in the dark?
Yeah, the guard knows the mission. He's aware of all of that. But
meanwhile, in the cave, what's going on?
but he keeps his distance away because he can move extremely fast, and he knows how various jutsus work on distance. So he keeps his distance away, so that if the kid's spotted, he could charge in without them realizing he was there, which is what he did, and then missed, and Ryhn fricked it up because mind transfer inside the hole. Shiori, you sort of figured out that there's not a whole lot you can do.
Right, just let him recover.
Yeah, you can make sure he recovers. Ichiro is in there with you, as is Marasagi. Granted,
Right.
Marasagi is more like standing back at the door. So anyone who looks at the door right now just sees mostly Bunny.
Mostly Bunny. Alright, she's gonna look at Ichiro and say, stay with your dad. If he wakes up, let me know. If he stops breathing, let me know. And if anything else happens, let me know. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If he gets up, stands up, and starts tap dancing, let us know, because that would be funny.
That falls under anything else.
Yes. And
Right.
he nods, and then this is about the point when the guy charges up, and Marasagi looks behind and sees this, and it's like, Shiori?
I hear it. I don't know that I want to see it, but I hear it.
Alright.
Okay, so,
Shiori
I
would then,
have an
would
idea
assume,
of what
come
I'm
out of the
gonna do.
hole.
What's that?
Shiori would then, I would assume, come out of the hole with Marasagi.
Yeah, she's gonna come out and like stand next to Marasagi and just kind of look and see what's going on.
Alright.
Can I roll spot to see if there's anything I noticed that the other two didn't?
Yeah.
Well, I
This
mean,
giant thing standing like next to Okami that just missed punching quadruped mode, and then the little kid in Ryan's body just plowed out on the ground.
right. I assume it's obvious that Ryhn is a suit.
Yes.
And then, is there anything in particular I noticed about the guy? Does he have any like obvious weaponry or?
The big guy?
Yeah. No, the other guy, the Ryhn guy on the floor.
Right. Roll
well,
for
he
me.
appears to have a giant fucking sword.
Surprising. Like I know him already.
Roll for me, if you would. Not spot,
Oh.
but actually knowledge, earth, and life sciences.
Oh, cool. 21.
Mm-hmm.
Worst roll, better result.
It's pretty clear, very easily clear to Shiori and even to Okami, because she got a good look at him when he tried to attack her. His eyes are not the eyes he's supposed to have. His eyes do not fit with the rest of his body style, so to speak. And Okami, or Shiori, with her knowledge of Earth and Life Sciences, is, what's that, 21? So, have it on the sheet.
Okami's gonna sit there and look at the little boy, quotation marks,
After him,
and be
little
like,
boy.
who does he work for?
There you go, Ghost. Or Saraph.
You say that with a look, correct?
Oh, for the love of fuck.
Yes, I'm looking at the kid. I can tell you're in his body. I'm just
Okay.
saying, who do you work for?
Okay, Ryan's
then-
gonna use. Okay, hold on.
Here, let me explain. More detail as in, she's asking about who his boss is.
Ryhn kind of gives the whole one kind of moment kind of look and turn to the big guy and using the kid's mannerisms.
Which,
You, kinda-
Ryan,
Huh?
when you do this, Ryan, you see the same thing that Ghost does, although you don't have to roll for it because, one, you're inside the kid who already knows, and two, you have the insight to see it very clearly. This guy has implants in both of his eyes. One eye's Byakugan, the other's Sharingan.
Oh dear lord.
Okay, then Ryhn is pretty much like I was going to say. Ryan's kind of gonna use the kid's mannerism and order him back to the into cover.
He blinks.
He obviously does not have smart intel.
He blinks and then sort of looks between everyone here now, and he
Tommy just shrugs. It's like, eh.
Ryan, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
You do not have, if I recall. No, you do not. Roll for me
Bluff.
bluff. Which
Why? Because
is-
I'm not bluffing. I'm telling him to go.
Yes, but you're
Oh.
pretending to be the kid.
yes.
Let's bluff
You're-
then.
Bluff uses charisma, but because you are in fact the kid, I'm going to give you a bonus on it. Your charisma by itself is a -1 because of your drugs. So, being inside the kid, you're looking at a bluff of +4. Okay. You get a
So
sense
I'm going to
motive
use
off.
an action point for that one,
Go right ahead.
just for my I'm paranoid. Okay, that's a little bit more, but I'm not too happy with that. Let's just see if he's filmed as a box of bricks.
Alright. So, he just sort of... He gives a slow nod, and then... He doesn't run, he just begins making his way back this way.
Who do you work for?
Ryan is going to pretty much mouth as a Giru to just kind of hide effect for,
Yes. Oh. Okay.
tall, big, and fast as
Who
fuck.
does he work for?
Ryan is going to kind of move over. Can I have control of the body, please?
Sure.
But he
Scoots a little
is he?
further away.
He's out of earshot.
No. Well, what he's doing is he's reaching into Ryan's bag since he knows specifically where that book is. Opens it and starts writing every bit of information
Oh
he can
my
pull from the
God.
character, and he will tell Okami Yoshito. And he's writing down all the information he can pull of, where they're at, what information he can pull, why is his chakra so jagged, so he actually has it on paper.
Hmm.
And also, is there anything of interest in his bag that he would know?
Yes, actually. Um,
Wait, hold on. Can I say one thing?
mhm.
The boss's name is Yoshiro?
Yoshida.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yoshida.
so don't we already know a Yoshi? Or know
A
of
Yoshi?
a Yoshi?
We know a Yoshi, but
Yeah,
there
but I mean, that could be short for...
no,
I mean-
Yoshi is dead. It was Makashi's friend.
Look. Unless I see a body. And sometimes not even then.
Okay, so what is the interesting thing in his pack that Ryhn would now know of?
Hmm. Um, Ryan knows of several.
And
But-
anything of interest item-wise, he's going to switch from the kid's pack to his.
When reaching into the kid's pack to remove the things that he has and put them into the pack that Ryan has, you see that the boy has a couple things of interest. He has, and Okami and Shiori would see it too because you're swapping packs with it. You see he has 3 like small little vials of what you know, Ryan knows, and Shiori would easily be able to tell. Technically, I guess Okami would too. You have 3 little vials of what appear to be blood. And each vial has a like a band around it as a label. One
Mhm.
has the label that looks like one looks like a horn, basically.
Mm-hmm.
One looks like sort of the symbol you could get from being fangs, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the other looks like, basically, it looks like a little rundown image of a home or a building of some sort. That's about it.
Alright,
and then the other interesting item of note is a really old, well, not really old, but a somewhat old picture.
Okay, Ryan's not going to take time to look at the picture just yet. Because towards the tail end of the thing, he's going to move the kid into the cave and have Shiori kind of follow and restrain him.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Well, once he's in and fully secured, Ryan's going to use the last minute of his information to get what he can out of him. That's including location. You never did answer why the fuck his chakra is so jank.
I know.
Or are you going to just private message me that later, once you actually figure it out?
Maybe he doesn't even know his chakra syndrome, so there's no way you can pull that out of his head.
What do you do to look into why his chakra's messed up?
Well,
how do
his
you
obvious things would be any surgery that he would have been informed about, or if it was a thing existing because of a birth defect or something like that. Pretty much, he would go systematically through the possibilities of why and see if they correlate, or if it's something completely different, if it by the kid's knowledge. Is this exactly what I think it is?
Probably. Anyway, so Shiori, you're going to help him to untie him, and then you break through your mind transfer wears off, basically. Right?
Yeah, and he's made sure the kid can't, yelp or anything, like something stuffed in his mouth at the end of that. Just completely shutting him down. Sorry, Dara.
Oh, you're fine. Perfectly fine. So, how do you restrain him exactly?
Probably rope. Because I know I had rope before the whole list thing. I just haven't put back my old item list because I do know what I had for the most part.
I also have iron wire, like not my battle wire. I have like iron wire separate from that.
Mhm.
We could use that to tie him up.
Let's just say
Alright.
he's secured as fuck.
Mhm.
And I'm going to use the show account and send you the private message. What I think it is, and you can tell me if I'm correct.
He's very much fighting at the binds and trying to get somewhere, but he's not really getting anywhere as soon as Ryhn lets loose of the jutsu or whatever.
And then 12 seconds later, his actual buddy just pops up. It's like, much better. And then Ryan's gonna walk towards the cave and actually take a look at that photo now.
Do you show it to anyone else, or you just look at it?
I think probably Shiori. Because Shiori would probably still be in the cave.
So, you guys come out, and you're sort of looking over the photo.
Mind you, since he removed all weapons from him, Ryan's just gonna take it all.
Take all what?
We
All the
disarmed
stuff.
him. Yeah. You can give me a list later for what he had.
The only things he really had was kunai, shuriken, the 3 different vials of blood with the 3 vials of blood with the different labels, and he had a like a big blank set of blank scrolls, and he had the picture. That's about it. He didn't have a whole lot. So
I'm surprised he doesn't have chakra restoration potions, to be honest.
he doesn't need them.
Alright. I have 2 questions.
Mhm.
First question is, I meant to ask you, can Shiori at some point, not right now because it's too late right now, but at some point swap out the weight on the end of her Kusarigama in for one of like a kunai or something like that?
We can work that out. Yeah.
I mean, because they're designed to be attached to like a rope or a chain, so.
Right.
And then my other question is, what the fuck is this picture?
Yes. So you have an old picture, from what you can tell, and the old picture has
The oldie dick butt.
it has what looks like a farm or ranch of some sort.
Does
and
this
it
rank look
shows-
familiar?
To Ryhn, yes. And it shows the picture of a little boy wearing a nice little cowboy hat,
God damn it!
What?
and
Darn!
mm,
Is he seriously? Gosh,
what?
God damn it. Okay.
I was right. I told you I was right.
But the thing is, this isn't the actual kid.
Oh, it is.
Wait, it's Yobito?
Yoshi.
It is.
That's Yoshi.
Yoshi!
I'm asking, is it the actual, like, folding the Yoshito or something?
No.
See?
I am
I was right.
I am gonna point out, Yoshito and Yoshi are both individual characters and are different characters. It's not. I didn't entirely plan on them having so closely of names, but I sort of liked that they did, so I went with it. But Yoshido is someone different than Yoshi. This is Yoshi.
Alright, well,
But Yoshi's boss is Yoshido.
okay, well, Ryan is going to kind of pull Shiori over to the side of the cave a little bit and whisper what he knows, essentially the whole fact of the kid's chakras drank because he was dead and was revived by a jutsu.
Shiori's just gonna kind of like look at Ryan, look at the kid. Look back at
Can I just
Ryan.
point out, Okami's just sitting there looking sternly at them and be like, oh, they're whispering again.
And she's just gonna go, I'm seriously so tired of these people.
Hey, Ryan's going to go, so am I.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
What are you guys whispering about?
The kid's a zombie, and also Yoshi.
Who's Yoshi?
Yoshi's the guy. Yoshi's the kid where, oh, fuck, I forgot his name.
Kashi.
Mikashi.
Mikashi. Yeah, Yoshi's the friend that Mikashi was looking for, who gave him the hat, said he was dead. Wait, not looking for. Said he was
Who?
dead.
I think.
I'm sorry, I don't
you,
know these
you
people
never,
here.
you never met Mikashi. I'm sorry. We met a
No.
detective? Question mark?
Yeah,
I'm
basically.
not sure what his official
Yeah.
title is. We met a guy. He helped us, and we helped him, and he was.
And
looking-
so this is his dead friend.
Yeah, I'm getting real tired of these people. But Shiori is going to take a moment to. Can I roll either ninjutsu or like treat injury to kind of figure out what the hell this like jutsu was? So, like reverse engineer it basically. Not so much reverse engineer it, but like figure out like what exactly it did.
actually, Ryan's going to kind of sort of do the same thing because he is curious.
Yeah.
And it would be a handy thing to have in his book.
Shiori wants this for medical knowledge. Ryan wants this to resurrect his sanity.
Alright. You want me to roll ninjutsu?
You can both roll whatever you want to roll to try to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. Yeah, I'll roll ninjutsu. On the safe side. Oh, nat 20.
I'm.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not. It's still a nat 20, but it's a 35, not a 36, because my ninjutsu is 15.
Real quick, Dart, I'm gonna ask you a question since I don't know how to actually like spell the name or
One off from an act.
sit there and
What?
God damn
What?
it.
Whose name?
Urshimaru's from the
Oh,
show.
Orochimaru. I
Orochimaru.
can type that to you.
If I say that, does that name have, like, just out of character, does that name have, like, any significance of what's going on here? Just type
Yes.
me yes or no.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Ah, okay.
And yes,
I
with
get-
y'all's crazy insane rolls over here.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Why?
I know, right?
Ugh.
Alright.
I got a nat 20 and I'm still 12 under him. He didn't even do that.
Yes, you guys are able to sort of put together that whatever jutsu that it was that brought Yoshi back, it's sort of you have
Forbidden?
the knowledge. You have the knowledge that it is known as impure resurrection. It is on 309 of the book, and basically what it is someone binds a soul to a seal of some sort and takes what is essentially a corpse and implants the seal inside of the corpse body and then brings somebody back to life. The only catch is it has to be a person that matches the body type of the person in which you are combining it with.
Summoning. Right.
So, what this essentially means is not only is Yoshi Mikashi's former friend been brought back to life, but in order for him to have a corpse to use to be brought back to life, a kid would have had to have been killed to match. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the guy's name again? The
Boss
our cop friend.
Makashi.
Makashi.
So Ryan is just kind of gonna look at the kid and kind of pretty much say, "So you're Makashi's friend," and see what kind of reaction he gets out of the kid.
The kid sort of looks at you, and he's still trying to fight the binds to get away. It's just not really amounting to very much. And he doesn't really have a major response to Makashi's name, not that you can tell. So he most definitely wants out of the binds that he's in, though.
Would Ryan know where this the seal is on the kid's body?
Yes, you would, because actually Shiori would too, because you both rolled high enough. High enough. The seal is inside his head.
Well, Ryan's gonna turn to Shiori and ask, "What do you want to do with this?"
I don't. Okay.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes.
Did you ever figure out what those blood vials were for?
Did I? Alright.
If you would have looked into it, I could theoretically see why you would look into it. The blood vials were for purposes of summoning. The kid knew the summoning jutsu and had a tendency to use summoning as a means of calling for help.
Okay, so what we're looking at, horns, I'm guessing, was either bull or steer. Let's see, we had
It's
fangs, right?
less horn, like as in the horn of a bull or a sheep, and more like horn as in like the horn you would use for a rallying troops. It's like a battle horn, basically.
Okay, then Ryan's kind of giving pretty much a very kind of simplistic explanation that they were used for summoning, and kind of gives the whole reason why.
Can I see those vials?
Ryan's gonna kind of reach in and do hand like one at a time, just in case the kid tries to pull something. What are you
He's
doing?
tied up!
Yeah, he's tied up. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, we've also had ninjas that would sit there and do a jutsu just by gaze.
True.
So,
Actually,
Just
What
hand
is-
me the freaking vials.
and mind you, right now Ryan is not looking at the kid.
I am aware. Okay.
So does Okami have the vials now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well she's gonna take the vials, sit there, walk up near the kid, sit there and hold them up so he actually sees them.
Mm-hmm. He's watching you.
She's gonna take the horn one and just throw it hard enough to break it on the ground.
Okay.
Any reaction?
Nope.
Fangs. Same thing. No reaction.
Nope.
And finally, I guess the home one. Break on the ground. No reaction.
He is fighting the binds more to try to get away. Give me everyone who is currently looking at the kid at the moment. Give me a spot check.
Oh, fantastic. let me guess, his friend came back.
Why would we have to be looking at the kid if his friend came back?
No, if that's the thing, we're looking at the kid, making a spot check to see if it knows anything.
You don't know which way it is. Make a spot check.
Apparently, 19 just love me today.
No, mine's not too great. Ow.
Okay. Shiori does. Shiori sees it, and so does Ryhn. Okami does not.
Right.
Let me. At least Shiori wouldn't. Okami wouldn't see it at first. These guys, you two see it pretty early on, like now, as soon as she breaks the vials.
Ryhn is going to move to restrain.
Shiori
What are
gonna
you
do
doing?
anything?
He's tied up.
He's
shrinking.
Shrinking?
Yes, that's where he gets small.
Mhm.
I know the meaning of shrinking, okay? I meant it as in, like, what? Really?
How are you going to restrain him?
Well, his hands are tied, so Ryhn is going to move to grab said hands.
Okay. Roll for
Pretty much
me.
prevent him from doing a hand signals.
Right.
And pretty much move it where he can easily kind of move to snap the hands if he needs to. Or not
He's
snap
not
the hands,
going
but
to.
break
He's not
down.
doing any kind of hand signals. It's tied up. This move doesn't take hand signs. So.
Yes, I understand that, but it's just for the
He's
fact
just
that
stopping them just in case they get out of the binds.
to do hand signals. Also, he's also trying to figure out what move he's using. You want me to roll another and then do 2 checks?
No. Chakra control. And technically, Shiori could roll it too if she wanted to. Chakra control.
Chakra control, that's right. It's a 16. This one's actually a 16.
Oh, not bad.
No, not bad
Nice.
at all. That's that I expect.
Alright,
What? That
so-
we were close on that one?
No, that I got out of 30.
Alright. So, does you two have the book up?
Yeah, I've had the book up.
Yeah.
Because I was reading through the Impure Resurrection.
Does Saraph have the book up?
And Sarah does.
Okay. 287 on the bottom. Well, the last one on 287 because it's kind of long.
Impression?
Oh, that explains it.
So, you're going to go to grapple him to try to get a hold of him to keep him from running away, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for me. Roll for me a grapple, sir.
What's that? Just flat? A flat base
It's
attack
your-
roll?
It's base attack plus strength. So it's like you're rolling an attack, but you're not rolling for damage.
So
you're
just rolling a
for grapple.
melee
Yeah,
roll.
basically.
Watch this be where I fuck up.
Okay.
And-
Let's see here.
I know he loses some of his defense for grapple. Because he takes a -4 to any grapple checks. Which should be also...
That's to him, not to.
Oh yeah, I know.
Let's see. So you're going to grapple, you're trying to pull it, and that with his.
And if he beats me by a few moments, or a few numbers, I will use a action point if I need to.
You're not getting him though. You can roll an action point if you want.
I'm not beating him.
Nope.
I might as well, just to be safe.
Nope.
Fuck you two.
Okay.
So what did he roll?
He doesn't have to roll. Grapples against his AC. Because he's not moving currently. He's doesn't get his bonus to dodge from his dex, but whatever. So you go to grab, and he gets out from under you, gets out of the binds, and rolls, essentially tumbles, to get out of the hole that he is in, and then whistle again.
Here we go again.
Though it's oddly higher pitch.
We all come out of the cave, I guess.
Yep. I don't know how people are organized, but
I'm guessing
Okami is actually going right. Just like going right up and just like smacking him across the face with the technique. The MSR stuff starts on 521, so I'm guessing 522 maybe.
Which one? The white
Feathery blast, yes.
white feathery
Yeah, it's on
blast.
522.
I got it. Okay. Perform is 26.
Please.
Under the components here, what does the MAS stand for?
It's
blah 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 successor. The successor of blah 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 blah. No, it is
Ghost.
stands
You're
for
better
ultimate destruction style.
That.
Mario Psycho. What? Mario Psycho to you?
Yeah, which is ultimate destruction style.
Anyway, so
Anyway,
So far, I like this technique.
fuck.
okay. So yeah. Roll for initiative then at this point.
Okie dokie. We can hear you.
I'm just grumbling.
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
know.
cursing anymore.
Anymore.
Okay.
What? Okay, seriously. What kind of horseball shenanigans is this?
Who
Look
the
on my shoulder
fuck
and
got a
climbed
next one?
into my lap.
Marasagi. She is going to Shadow Clone. Tiff. That is what she does. She has to roll to perform Shadow Clone. What am I doing? I am an idiot. Alright. So that is Marasagi's turn. 19 is the boy. Who Okami came to him and sort of whiffed with Dice Gods being mean. So the kid is going to sort of take a step back this way. Okami, because he's moving out of your threatened square, you can get an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Oh, please. Oh my god, I will totally do that.
Flash fry this fucker.
Do I have it? I do! I have a thing on
You do
page
have a
641.
opportunity strike?
Yes,
Yes.
I don't have to roll it.
You don't have to roll it, and
Yes.
you spend one chakra.
Doing that technique to get a +2 bonus to my attack
And
and
damage.
damage.
Alright.
Let me
So
subtract 1.
you can action point it if you want.
Is it going to make a difference if I do?
It could, yes. Almost though.
Saraph, come with me to the corner.
He steps over here, and he
Hi, Saraph.
Ryhn with shenanigans wants to roll chakra control. You can roll to figure out what he's doing.
What are you doing?
Okay, what's he doing?
Well, that's more reasonable with that bonus. No.
Bottom of 282. So, anyone who can sense chakra, which is everyone,
And Ryhn can see it.
and Ryhn can see it,
You.
he backs up. He takes a 5-foot step back, triggers an attack of opportunities. Okami misses, and then he sort of just he kind of does that the Dragon Ball Z pose kind of thing, and
Oh!
his
Kamehameha!
no, he just sort of does the like power up Dragon Ball Z pose, and now everyone can see. It's actually easy to spot. There is this cackling bit of electrical energy around his
So he used
body.
the technique version of that? Not the Shiori projectile or projectile?
He used the first part of it. He makes it and then it lingers and then he can use it for whichever one. But he can only use it for one of each of the things. Basically, he sets it up and then he can spend it however he wishes on his next turn.
On his next turn, he can't do anything with it now, right?
Right, because this is the turn he makes the thing.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah. So I now go to his sheet to knock off his chakra because he did a thing. And he actually has to put chakra into it to make it work, even though it has no chakra cost technically. Yeah. That is his turn. It is now to Okami.
My visceral destroyer stands. Please, dice gods, please. Yes,
There we go.
thank you.
There we go.
Okay, so there's that. Now then, I'm going to move up to him. Now we're going to jump to a different page. Combo starters.
Dang, you don't have to roll.
Yes, I don't have to roll, so I pull it off. So now I'm just going to go up to him and make a normal attack.
Melee touch, actually. But yes.
Melee touch, but still.
Since you're hitting him on touch, you could actually hit him with action point. There you go.
Okay.
That is your turn.
My question is, do you occupy the same
No.
space he does?
No.
That's all I needed to know. Because I don't want to end up hitting her with what I have planned.
Right. So, big guy's turn. Rawr.
Subject recovered its dexterity bonus the next time that it's attacked.
So,
So he's going after Ryhn.
he is in fact going after Ryan. See if he forms off the thing.
Nope.
No.
What did he try to pull?
He
He
explodes.
didn't do it. It's fine.
You couldn't cast his technique, he explodes. There are bits of giant dude all over
No. But it's for Ryan's turn. What is Ryan doing?
I plan to use Rising Phoenix Blast.
Okie dokie. Page.
409.
Sends chalk through it. Once it reaches the target, it will erupt in a devastating column of fire. 8d6 points of fire damage to any creature caught in the blast. Damage is halved by a successful reflex. And empowered and blah blah. Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are you attacking? Big, tall, and lanky?
Do you want me to do that one, or do you want me to go after the kid? Because the kid has the,
No,
shield.
because if you go after the kid, he gets his dex bonus back. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
And you don't have to roll to.
I know. I'm just trying to do the math here real quick. You know, let's empower it twice.
Of course you do.
Because there ain't no kill like an overkill.
So how many d6s of damage do you do?
10.
Okay. And he rolls reflex.
And the reflex is based off of
Yeah,
whatever
22.
the DC is.
Or the reflex is 26. Because your int is 8, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Unless, you know, we end up, yep, it's a 26 actually, but it's a modifier of 8.
Nope.
Oh wow.
Okay. So.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
Yes. Good for you. Yeah, that hurt. A lot. Okay, anyway.
Does he go down?
No, he does not.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that.
Okay, it is to Shiori.
Tiny lightning child. Away.
Yay, tiny lightning child away. Okay, so,
Lightning displacement onto Tom Lanky time.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too, and then I can elemental beat down 28.
Yep. It is rank 5, so 18 for his reflex. Go ahead and roll your 46 for lightning.
Oh, yeah, oh, goddamn.
Nice.
9. He made his reflex. Next.
That's like
No, so now I am here. And
My question is, who's he going to see as the bigger threat?
probably the one that wrecks house.
Hey, you can wreck house pretty damn good.
I am a house wreck. Costs 6 chakra, so I'm at 51. Okay. Sorry, I have to track my chakra because I'm gonna pump this way up.
Push.
Well, when you do it in style, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Does friendly fire exist?
Theoretically, yes. Beat down, you shoot all this lightning out of nowhere at him.
And all of a sudden you disappear.
And you could put it like here. The result is still the same, it just looks slightly cool. Do your beat downs perform.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
That
I'm gonna re-roll that.
there we go.
19.
Better.
Go from a 1 to a 19. Okie dokie.
I'd buy that for
He
$1.
made his reflex.
And I am
So-
pumping this. I'm pumping this up to be 37 damage.
Damn.
So 18.
I think he passed his reflex. So yeah,
If you did. Buzz buzz.
Okay. Bunny. She is going to disappear, smack, disappear, smack. The big guy, big toms. With each of her
What?
clones.
How?
Her clones basically charge, teleport, come back to where they were. It's like
Okay, awesome.
and
okay, I'm our
she
side.
just has to hit is her thing. Yes. So one comes in and then he just like gets out of the way as she tries to hit him and misses. And the other one comes in, smack, and then all the clones are back where they started. And now I
Smack
will,
bitch up! Wow!
now I will roll her damage. 1d6 plus 3. Twice. If she hit twice. 9. Alright then.
9 and 9.
Wow.
Makes 9?
Let's see. What can Yoshi do that is fun? Okay. So, he's got his buffer going already. So here's what he's going to do.
Shit.
He is going to spend his turn, and he is going to, those who see everybody sees the electricity cackling around his body, and he is going to use the technique aspect of Chakra Buffer to allow him to do the move at a cheaper cost. So he's going to, in fact, do 2 attack actions at once, because he's going to drop 2 to a move, 1 to a move.
That cheeky son of a bitch.
So he's going to slam his hands together in front of him and do what was known as, at least this is what he's going to attempt to do. Let's see, I have to actually roll to see if he does it. Yes. And then, so the first thing that triggers is going to hit everybody. In a cone-shaped spread in front of him, he creates essentially a thunderclap.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So he's going to slam his hands together, loud thunderclap. Everyone roll for me a fortitude save.
26!
11. Probably fucked it.
Alright. So, both his buddy, because it hit his buddy. Both his buddy and Shiori are now deafened for 1d4, or for 4 minutes, actually.
Uh-oh.
And
What?
then,
What did they?
yeah, basically. And
What?
then,
Head off of my swamp.
yeah, and then at the same time that happens, he is going to do electrical discharge.
Great.
Okami, reflex save. This, assuming he makes his roll, because he has to make his roll first. Yes, he did.
Totally hits me.
He goes off,
8.
basically. No, that's not going to make your reflex.
Nope.
So, 3d6. And then, boom. Boom, boom, boom. 11.
11 damage.
Yep. And chakra shenanigans because crazy.
Which one is electrical discharge?
Your
Oh, never mind. I found it. No, I know. I'm just trying to. Yeah. Okay. That's the dome one. Yeah.
yeah.
That tickles.
That's a 25-foot area centered on the user, though.
All right.
Oh,
And
Yeah, that's the thing.
alright. Yeah, then everyone gets hit then.
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it hits everybody. Okay.
Oh, fuck that. I will pay the points. I ain't fucking rolling a one. So
Okay.
fucked up.
Oh, well, Murasagi's got a 1.
Shiori takes 5. Ryhn takes 11.
Takes
Shiori
5.
takes, yeah, because half of 11.
Okay.
And then,
Oh, not 65, 61.
then big guy has to roll a fort save as well, or a reflex save rather. So, yep,
Oh yeah, he totally makes it.
he still takes 5 though.
Oh yeah.
It is to Okami.
Yeah, my turn. Hi. Oh hi. Did you have fun electrocuting me? I sure.
I sure got a charge out of that one.
No.
Anyway,
What?
He's making puns.
What?
That's right. You can't hear.
I can't hear anything.
Alright, well we're gonna go 646.
actually,
For
both of
God.
her phones go poof. Sorry, because they do all take damage. So,
Mm-hmm.
Your God combo, which automatically kicks off since it's a taijutsu. So now I just need to make 3 attacks?
plus 9, plus 9, plus 9, plus 4, or however you want to organize that.
Actually it's plus 11,
Yeah,
since it's plus 2 from strength.
yeah.
So plus 11, plus 6. Boop. Boop. And then 6. Last one doesn't hit.
First 2 do, the last one doesn't. 1d8
Oh.
plus 11.
11.
Mhm.
Times what?
Yeah, you'd roll it twice.
16. 12.
So 28. Ow. Ow. Thank you for taking half my health.
Yay!
Kinda. Alright, it's big guy. Big guy is deaf, big guy is mad, big guy hurt. So, all this energy and crap, Ryhn can see it. Its energy is mostly purple. Very purple. And this guy is going to
Regret
very
his
much-
action.
he's very much going to shift his form, and his body's going to turn dark. His eyes are going to shift just a little bit. They're still the same kind of Yakugan Sharingan thing that he's got. And he is going to essentially grow himself a tail and then swing and try to trip
Oh!
both Ryhn and Shiori, who are beside him.
I just. What happened?
Is
And
is this a technique thing that Ryan can see
No.
what it is?
no,
Not
not
technique.
really. So he is going to roll an attack on both Shiori and Ryhn. Does 16 hit either one of you?
Let's see.
I'm
Nope.
pretty sure it hits me. Hold on.
No, it doesn't.
Nope, that's the wrong thing also. Oh good, no it actually doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
So he is going to spin to try to hit you too, and you just sort of jump over his tail that suddenly appears like jump rope. And then he is going to
Regret his actions.
so you guys, both Shiori and Ryhn, are going to get an attack of opportunity. Because he is going to try to jump away from, swing his tail, miss, and then jump to get over here.
Well, I believe we all know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Another phoenix to the nuts.
So,
Damn you, ones!
Eh.
nope. Actually, yeah, still no, because I forgot to add the +2 from the thing he's got going on. So, 29. Is Shiori doing anything?
Yeah.
All the things.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cast Lightning Strike. And just
Okay.
drop one on him. I'm gonna reroll that. Nope. Oh yeah, so she tries to cast lightning and it just kind of fizzles because she's disoriented and deaf. So.
Alright. So 29 damage because he failed his reflex save. He jumps to go over to behind Okami. He is ragey, he is aggressive, he is roaring like
Hurting
mad.
like hell.
Roaring like mad, and then he passes out.
How?
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Delayed reaction?
From the from damage?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm like, excuse me, busy here.
And also
away.
for Shiori's purposes, if you want to figure out what the kind of condition this guy is in, if you actually care about him, Shiori, you can roll treat injury right quick if you want.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
believe his condition is classified as fucked.
No, he's most likely unconscious.
There you are, Shiori. That guy's gone. Ryhn.
Oh well then.
Alright, is the kid free to attack or be attacked now?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't hit me, please.
Oh, as long as you're not occupying the same square as him, I'm good. Okay, just had to check that. Alright. Pop goes the Firebird.
Blast him, and it's a 28 reflex save he has to make? No.
No.
Alright, so you blast him and you deal 42?
Yep.
Okay. So,
Must be really pissed off at Ryan now.
this is fire.
Yep.
This kid's goose is
He has a head.
cooked. He's completely fried. He's down.
One does.
Good.
Do 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 do.
And
Can I roll train
as-
injury?
Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. He falls
Okay.
down. Fire, burn, bush. And then
Fire hot.
fire hot. Fire settles. Fire quits because it's like chakra. And then in the ashes, he gets back up.
Ah!
Okay, what shenanery is happening chakra-wise?
Can I roll treat injury?
You can roll treat injury, and Ryhn, roll for me, because you're using your shine gun to see what kind of crap is going on. Roll for me a spot check.
Motherfucker. Okay, I gotta go see what my spot is.
Dice. Why?
Somebody get me a shotgun, I'm gonna double tap him in the head.
No. We're not killing children.
The only reason I have an 11 on this one instead of a 10 is because of high speed sight.
Right, I know.
What the
Alright,
fuck do I see?
alright. So,
Mine hasn't even rolled yet. Oh shit, natural 20.
alright.
What
You
do
see
they
everything.
So,
I can see this kid's genetics.
Ryhn with his shine gun and his sight, he sees that even though the boy's entire body was fried, completely and totally fried, as the
Including any mark.
including any marks, as his corpse falls, she just sees using her medical knowledge, she is able to see that his body very quickly just sort of reconstitutes itself and puts itself back together.
I call
And-
bullshit.
And he comes back. At the same time, Ryhn, with his shine gun eye, you see has a big influx of chakra from inside his skull, essentially. And it seems like that chakra is what puts him back together.
Is combat still going?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And it's Shiori's turn.
You disrupt the mark. Inside his skull. He stays down.
You're not wrong, but that's in character. Never gonna happen.
So it's
And
Shiori
the thing
doing her
is,
turn.
Okami kind of has a plan
Yeah, no. Give me 1 second.
to deal with him.
Okami just saw him right in front of her face get fried and then get back up.
Actually, Shiori's just gonna hold action. One of them gets hurt, or he breaks away and comes after her. If he
Ryan's
comes
going
after
to-
her, she'll defend herself. If one of them gets hurt, she'll heal them.
Right.
Ryhn is going to relay the information that he has, and pretty much his idea of disrupt the mark, kid goes down for good.
Shiori is, or Marasagi's gonna spend her move action to come over here and be close to Shiori and not. She is very much not into
He
fighting
said,
this
fuck
kid.
this, I'm out.
Very, very. She's.
We can
It's like
talk during
It's like she's just figured out more of what's going on with this kid, and it's very much like,
Disturbing.
yes.
She's
she-
protective bunny now.
yes.
We
Okay.
can like talk between this, like as
Oh, yeah,
a
of
pre-action, right?
That's,
that's why I
exactly
said-
what I was gonna
Okami's
ask.
gonna Okami's gonna sit there and look at him and just say, "Run." Just look at the kid and say, "Run home."
Why would I do that? You already destroyed my way home anyway.
Oh, there's plenty of ways of getting back home. She like
It-
kind of slightly like moves kind of like off to the side a little bit and just points at like his friend on the ground and be like, "I think you really should run."
It should be noted. Now that his bandages are all but destroyed, you can see more of his face, and he looks very much like he is only recently put together, sort of very Frankenstein-y. And the whites of his eyes do not exist. His eyes are
good.
black and red, basically. They've always been that way, but they
Wow.
were covered with the bandages. Now they're not.
Is the kid about to do some technique?
Indeed, he is.
Okay, should I just roll ninjutsu, taijutsu, genjutsu, what?
You can roll again if you want.
Genjutsu?
Yep.
Oh, fuck that. Reroll.
See if he pulled it off. Yep. Alright. So, Ryhn, if you want to know what he is doing, 634.
Oh, if
Yeah, no, Okami is
Ryan
perfect
realizes
alive.
what this is, yeah, he's gonna turn his face.
So, Ryhn would have the option to do so.
And Ryan will say, look away.
Shiori can't hear shit.
So she has no clue what's going on.
But she also would have been looking at Marasagi as she came up, so
Okay. So,
like trying to
Okay.
ask her a question.
he pulled it off, but it doesn't do anything because nobody is looking at him. He does, however, say, I'm not going to run. Maybe you should. And as he does the hand sign to do the thing, and nobody's looking at him, so it does nothing. Hooray.
Why should we run?
After he does the thing and fail, Ryan's gonna go, nice try.
I'm not going anywhere. And if you couldn't tell already, you can't kill me.
Ryan's going to interject. Technically, yes, we can.
You really gonna beat up on a kid?
Well,
We
if you
just
were-
saw you die and got back together.
Yeah. Fun, isn't it?
Ryan's going, well, here's the thing. 1, age-wise, you wouldn't be a kid, you would be an adult. 2, the little mark inside your head, and Ryan's going to specifically say the point where he saw all the chakra going into, which would mean the mark. It's like, if that's disrupted, you drop, and you drop for good. So, my question is, now that we know your little trick, do you really want a chance staying around us? Because all I have to do is drop your ass again, and then while you're trying to get up. Problem solved. That kind of the fact is we have enough people here that know how to use ninjutsus, genjutsus, and so forth to make sure you have a living hell waiting for you.
So I really
Alright.
don't think hitting the mark will actually destroy it. I think that you actually sit there and use a Fujitsu to actually seal up the body.
Brian? Or
Yes?
actually, Okami actually has it.
What?
Okami, since you're closer to him, and he was staring more intently at you,
Mm-hmm.
roll for me Intimidate.
28.
Okay, he's gonna turn tail and run. Assuming you guys let him run.
Okami
Do we
is, like,
want to
looking
let
back-
him run?
Okami is just like looking back at him like, well, what do you think?
Well, he might lead us where we need to go. But
That's
we
what
also
I was
have
thinking.
But we also have somebody we gotta deal with, and Ryhn kind of points to the cave.
At which point, Ichioru comes out of the hole, and he sort of looks back and forth, and they're gone.
It's safe. Come on.
So the kid ran, and then
Yeah.
the big guy's still here.
Yeah,
guys-
he's
Oh, and
Yeah.
Ryhn is taking everything. Guy.
Shiori's actually going to like push Ryan aside and just say, I need to get something real quick.
Well, Ryhn is just going to take all the items like his pack and stuff like that, which wouldn't interfere.
Okay, yeah, well, Shiori is going to actually extract the Sharingan and the Byakugan.
Ah,
And Ryhn probably at this point would also have his container back offer it.
so you're doing harvest then?
Yeah.
Even though your bonus is higher than what you're needing to roll, because he is currently dead.
Yeah.
So you're
Wait,
looking.
he's dead?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, he's corpsey. He was dead to begin with, though. I'm pretty sure.
He's
No.
when he was blasted, and I had Shiori roll treat injury on him earlier
Uh-huh.
for the big guy. She was figuring out just how well off he was, and literally at the point when Saraph said he's probably just unconscious, I sent her the message of he's dead.
He's a dead. Yeah. Okay, so my treat
Well,
injury.
Ryan.
So unconscious, and then surgery performed outside, which it is.
You already said my bonus was higher than what I needed to roll anyway, so as long as I don't roll a 1, I'm good.
Yep, pretty much.
Wait, did anyone
That's a
figure
19.
out what tall and lanky here was? He grew a freaking tail.
Which, by the way, once he falls unconscious, that very slowly falls away and is gone.
He
But
grew a
it's not
tail,
immediate.
which makes him a member of the U.S. government. He's a lizard person.
Oh no.
it's the telltale signs of that.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, can we not get political on this?
Yes, please.
No, I meant he was making a pun.
Anyway,
Does a 19 pass to harvest the eyes?
yes. Which item are you getting first?
Okay. It's probably the Byakugan.
Okay.
Ryan's just going to observe, and if need to, I can roll an assistance.
Alright. So as you're harvesting the eye, pulling the eye out of the big guy, Ichiro comes out of the cave and is... Shiori?
Yeah.
What? We can't see.
Oh
Can
no,
she
yeah,
get
she's
out?
still. It's one. What was it? 4 rounds she was deaf.
4 minutes.
Minutes.
Oh, 4 minutes. It's already passed.
Okay.
Well, by the time she's harvested the eye, yeah.
Yeah. So she looks up and
Speaking
goes,
a little loud.
"Oh, good. I can hear again." So, yeah, she's gonna like tuck the container into her into her cloak, and go back over to the cave. And you said the dad was waking up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So she's gonna go check on him.
Okay.
Did we ever get his name?
The dad's? No.
Okay.
I mean, Ichiro just called him dad, so.
Okay.
So he's slowly waking up, and he just sort of looks in your direction. Do you still have your, like, medical surgery thing going on?
Yeah.
And at this time, Ryan kind of puts up his mask, because he had it on this whole time.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, he looks up and sees Shiori as she walks in. Basically, just... So, he looks up and sees Shiori coming in, and he's... the medic. He made sure I was doing... okay. So, what's it... where's the...
The kid
what's
should
my
have
chances?
I was about to say, where's the eye? The kid should be holding onto the jar at this point.
Yeah.
No, he's not asking that. She's gonna look. She's gonna look at him and just go, we may be able to. Whoever attacked you took one of your eyes. We might be able to. I might be able to put it back in, but I can't do it out here. It's
Unsterile.
Well, it's not even that. It's just too far gone at this point to be able to do it without a proper facility. So
We can, and Brian kind of makes a suggestion, we could always go back and use the quote unquote quote doctor's place.
yeah, but it's 2 days.
So,
Well, we still would have to travel slowly to make sure the father got somewhere safe.
Well, of course we would, but I mean,
So it's going to be either 2 days or possibly even longer.
that's what I was worried about. Yeah.
and what other options do I have?
Well, eye patches might be back in fashion soon.
There's always the glass eye method.
So,
You can only see one in the present and one in the past.
do you think I could recover enough to move if we don't worry about trying to get me somewhere to fix my eye?
I think you could recover enough to move either way. It shouldn't be too difficult to move you. His condition's good enough to be able to transfer him, right?
Transfer, like for him to
Like
move?
to the town, yeah, for him to be able to move.
Yeah, the thing is, though, what it was he's going to have to make a choice. If he travels fast enough to get to where he needs to get to in order for you to be able to fix it, then he's going to be risking his own health because he's traveling too fast. If he travels,
Right.
if he travels slow enough to make sure he gets there and lives, then he's not going to have as high.
Well, see, that's the other thing you have to factor in, because at the time that assessment was made, he was unconscious. Now he's awake. There's a
Yeah,
difference.
that is a good point. We should probably like reevaluate him.
Yeah, you can roll treat injury if you want to.
Okay, sure. Come on, dice, don't fuck me. There we go.
And, Ryhn can at least help as long as it's not surgery.
Alright, so... Okay. It's... It's possible now for you to be able to save him and both him and the eye without it being too much of a risk to him. It's you travel fast. You travel too fast, and you risk his health, and then you're able to replace the eye without a problem. Or you travel too slowly, and you keep him safe, but then the eye might not work. But it is possible for you to do either one now, for him to have both. Whereas before, when he was unconscious, it was like one or the other.
Okay.
It's just which risk are you willing to take, and which risk is he willing to take.
So we either move slowly, and I mean, theoretically, scar tissue won't develop for, a good while, but, I mean, this is a pretty traumatic injury. There's the risk of, infection setting in and stuff like that.
Well, there's also the fact of there's chemicals that would prevent scarring from happening, but keeping the
we
area
don't
sterile.
have any on hand. That's what we need an actual hospital for. That's why we need to go back. But we don't have any of those that we just carry around with us because it's too much weight. We're, I don't know, ninjas or something.
Does Okami have anything to say to this?
She's not a medic person, so she's just waiting.
She looking over the big guy?
Yeah, she's just poking at him. Just be like, what the heck?
Okay, here's the thing. It doesn't take 27 days for an infection to set in.
That's true.
And that could be our issue. It's not our choice whether he does this or not. It's his choice.
I feel like this discussion's in character.
Yes.
Kinda.
Yes.
Yes, this conversation.
As long
is
as it doesn't
absolutely
pertain
in
anything to the players, it's probably in character.
character. Yeah.
As you bring up with in character, you say it's up to him. He sort of tries to push himself up to get more out of the cave himself. And he's... So, basically, my options are get to Sigotea safely and risk not getting my eye back, or go too fast and I might get my eye back, but I might get hurt more in the process.
Might suffer an infection, which could end up being lethal depending on the severity.
He sort of looks at Ryhn and then back to Shiori and is talking to the medic.
Hey, he's still pretty smart. Yeah, those are your options. So we can move you. There actually should be somebody out here trying to look for you already. But yeah, either way we run a risk. So, the choice is up to you.
I would like to get home healed safely. If I lose my eye, I lose my eye. I don't think he looks over to Ichioru. I don't think I want to fight anymore.
Shiori just kind of looks down and goes, okay. When we get back, I'll make sure I'll try my best to make sure that you get your eye back.
Yeah.
There's, well, actually, the doctor there was Azagero, so I guess I'll be the only one there.
So you're not
Ryhn goes, I can assist you as much as I can.
Thank you, Ryhn.
So you're not the doctor from Zigotea then?
No, we're from Datakyu, across the ocean. We were out here for other reasons, but some of us have a hard time saying no to people who need help.
Because the rescue means just right up our alley.
Right. So he sort of looks between all of you, including the corpse, and then he's, well, I guess I have just one question then.
Yes, we are just that good.
What?
Push.
What? I'm trying to cheer up the mood.
He just looks like sort of slightly befuddled at Ryan's comment, and he just is my other eye
Lovable
screwed up?
dumbass is still a dumbass.
Is my other eye screwed up too, or is there a bunny right there?
That is a bunny.
No, she's here.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's not an optical illusion. Stare at it long enough, it will still be there.
I don't think she'd want anyone staring at her.
You are fighting the other gear then.
Yeah, we
Yes.
are, and we have someone on the road that we're supposed to be trailing.
And then Ryan's gonna go, it's like, well, it's not like I wasn't already in his head and got all the information of where their bases are and stuff like that. But,
Do you
okay.
seriously know where all their bases are?
All that he knew.
Okay, so you only know possible locations of bases.
No. Can I just kind of like take just know which one he would most likely go to in case of this happening,
Well,
based off the information he's gotten before?
yeah, realistically he would go to the closest one, which is the desert.
So Ryan's just gonna relay the information. He's probably heading towards the desert one.
Granted, he's worried about that even working because he, in his head, he specifically says it as he doesn't have the ability to go into the desert wall. But it's the closest one, and given his options, that's probably where he's going.
So pretty much either way, if it doesn't work, he's kind of just stuck there, really.
He's hoping he'll be able to get home from the desert wall, but he's not entirely sure. So, but as it is,
So Ryan's just gonna suggest we might as well take care of this gentleman here before proceeding, because this one is a bit more of the pressing matter compared to the other one. Because if it doesn't work, he's still there, and we can pump for more information.
Okay. Everyone roll for me, listen.
Up, I don't hear shit.
19.
So Marasagi hears it, and Okami does. And Marasagi sort of taps Shiori's shoulder and looks off, like, towards the north.
Shiori's ears are still ringing a little bit, so.
Okame's gonna look out and try to see what she can find. So she's gonna roll a spot.
Mm-hmm.
Nope!
Okay. And Marasagi just sort of taps Shiori and indicates for her to look more in that direction. And it's, you see the hound ninja coming. Though he does not have his hounds, apparently.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Sort of assesses the situation very quickly, and well, that explains what I was hearing earlier.
Yeah, you're kind of late to the show.
I gathered. So what's the overall? I mean, you clearly found him. He's very out of breath at the moment.
Yeah, Shiori's gonna tell him, like, what's going on.
Okay. So your plan is to get him back to Sigotea and hopefully be able to fix his eye, then?
I really hope so.
So, yeah. Alright. Well.
Would you know of any doctors in Sigotea other than,
Not really, no.
Oh, okay then.
She was just a replacement for our old one, who is still currently MIA. But
We can probably guess why.
yeah, that.
You okay?
I've been better.
Can I roll treat injury?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay.
Does Ryan see any bullshit coming on?
Nope.
With the guy chakra-wise, like nothing suddenly purple?
Ryhn didn't see the guy before, so looking at the guy's chakra, best as you can tell, his chakra is fine. It's not doing anything weird and crazy.
Well, I'm sitting there asking, anything purple.
No purple.
Jeez.
Also,
Calm down.
It is very weak, though. Not as weak as the dad's was earlier, but it is weak.
Okay. Yeah, definitely a treat injury. 26?
Okay. He is weak, like seriously weak. He's suffering he just has extremely low chakra. He's fatigued, and he also has that kind of damage going on.
Oh, good. Okay. Cool. I can actually heal that.
Yes, you can. You
Yes,
can also
I
heal
can.
fatigue.
I'm gonna use Vigor on him. That's an auto cast, so.
So you just sort of walk over to him and zap.
Yeah.
As I electrocuted, oh, I feel better. I'm energized.
Yeah, she's gonna like fix the fatigue and go, okay, now hold still, I've gotta like actually look at you. And she's gonna like look over him, and this one is gonna be boop boop. Oh, hold on. That's fast.
Alright.
It's like a pass and a half. That cost you 4. 2. And I
Wow,
can
is it
heal.
only that late? Damn.
Yeah. What am I doing? 2d6 points of Tenketsu damage, or 1d2 points of temporary chakra coil damage, or 1 point of permanent chakra coil damage. So I'm assuming this is going to be like just it's straight Tenketsu damage. So
Yeah.
Someone fucked him up. She's gonna like be looking him over, and she goes, "You get into a fight?"
Nice observation. What was your first clue?
The fact that your chakra pathways are blocked and less blocked.
Holy crap.
Release the blood.
So what exactly does that look like when you do that?
So she kind of she
just
like
just
finds
hands and clear.
yeah, she finds the points where like the I forget what they call them. I guess they call them Tenketsu. The nodes, yeah. She finds the nodes that are blocked, and like it's well, yeah. I mean, it's like the same thing where she like she'll like move his arm or like wherever, and she'll hit like certain spots that like kind of flood those points to like get them to open back up.
Yes. Much better. Thank you. Now.
You're welcome.
Now don't do it again.
Now don't do it again. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And I highly recommend.
You're welcome.
do
Now
not
knock
do
it
that
off.
again.
I can't with good conscience recommend you doing that shit again. Knock it off.
Alright.
Well, she's a doctor, so I can totally see her prescribing. Like, okay, you cannot do that again. Because that has serious side effects. Now I suggest bed rest.
Alright.
Take a damn
So-
nap.
Okay. So. Much better. Now. If you're going to go back to Sigotea, and then he's he's slowly getting his
Wind.
wind and wit back to him, and didn't y'all have another mission you were doing?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you want me to help to take him back, and so that you can?
I mean, it'd save us a couple of days.
Yeah, but the whole eye thing would still be a pressing matter.
Yeah. I mean, unless we could call for a medic from another town,
Yeah,
but doing that with enough time for him to be able to get. I mean, well,
it's
probably best if we go, but we could always use the extra hands.
This is the father speaking up. I'm not as worried about my eye. If I lose it, I lose it. But getting home safe, getting someplace safe, is much more pressing, and keeping me and him, looks to Ichioru, safe is.
The pressing matter.
Yes. What?
Yeah.
He sort of looks between the three of you and Murasaki, and what is your other mission? Are you free to tell me that?
Rescue.
Rescue of a
Yep.
friend, I would assume.
Yes.
They are more important in my eye.
Shiori just kind of has that look of, I wasn't gonna say it out loud, but...
But, yeah.
Yeah, they are more important than that eye. And if he can get me home, then you three can focus on what you need to do. And you know, you're ninjas. You will continue to be them. You're sort of looks at the corpse. You're clearly pretty good at it. So maybe you can get a better use out of the eye than I could. Anyway, I was just a guard. So yeah. And then he looks more pointedly to Shiori and as patient to doctor. That is my choice.
She's going to, like, kind of sigh and nod and go, okay.
I hate that claim so much.
What?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying it's Shiori. I was making a comment.
Oh.
Like, you gotta listen to the patient. Like, goddammit.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can tell someone what's best for them, but you can't, like, force them to listen to you.
Right.
Okay. So, I gave you the answer to the question that you sent me, Sarah, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
And I don't know why you want to keep it secret, because everybody else could do it too. So,
Yeah.
What?
rolling sense motive to see if the dog ninja is not what he says he is.
Oh.
Yeah, because this guy, like, ran up, he doesn't have his dogs, he had, like, tenketsu damage, and I mean, like, Shiori healed him because she recognized him, but then she realized, fuck, this could be another bullshit, like, this could be another Azagiru ploy for, like, the fifth time today.
Tommy's gonna do that
So,
too.
yeah, my sense motive is, like, 820.
What's that for
Sense motive.
Sense motive.
Sense
It's a
motive
check
is
because I don't
wisdom.
have it.
It's
Wisdom.
it's wisdom.
As far as you three can tell, he's not really BSing you. Shiori, specifically when you were looking over his chakra to try to fix the damage, you saw the same chakra that you sensed before when you were talking to him. So,
It doesn't mean he's not bullshit.
this is true, but as far as you can tell, he's legit.
Alright. Yeah, Shiori's not gonna hide the fact that she's, like, looking at him suspiciously before she just kind of, like...
As you're doing so,
and
he
just kind of drops it.
He sort of looks over himself and he's, yeah, I get it. You've been fighting Azagiru and they're a shifty bunch.
Shifty's a nice word for it.
Bullshit is a better one.
Yeah.
Shiori just points to Ryhn.
Yeah. It's
Like
fine.
one of those this.
It's fine. It makes sense. I don't have my pets because the damage to me...
It's hard to maintain a summoning without any chakra. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know who attacked you?
Well, yeah, I do. I barely got
Anyone
away.
wish?
I barely got away, and I thought he was alone, and it was a one-on-one fight. Well, one-on-one with my dogs, I guess. But he wasn't as alone as I thought he was. I don't know where he is now. Yeah.
Ryhn, just I've got to say this. So you pretty much hounded them, didn't you?
He just gives you a flat stare. And then I would have if he hadn't screwed with my chakra in the beginning of the fight, and then oh my god, my dogs are gone. But yeah, thanks for the help.
You're welcome.
If you want me to lead him home, back to Sigatea, then I can totally do that.
Please do, and try to be careful.
Yep.
Wait, what was it that attacked you? You just said you got attacked by some guy that you thought was alone.
Yeah, he was Anzakiru, I know that much. Just because of his overall appearance. He wasn't hiding the fact that he was Anzakiru, unlike some of them do. And he clearly had implants anyway, so... yeah.
Okami, like, nudges the guy, like, is this hit?
No, that's not him.
Okay.
This guy was a lot smaller than that. And then he sort of looks over the corpse a little better. And he also didn't have Sharingan. But... and in only one eye. But still. Yeah. He clearly...
And Shiori just like looks back at the kid's dad. Like, one eye.
Well, I mean, he looks up at the guy and it's just like, I don't mean he had one eye, I mean he had one eye implant. So...
Okami looks at Ryhn.
It wasn't me.
one eye implant and clearly Sharingan. If your buddy there has an implant, sure, whatever. But it's not it wasn't hidden and it wasn't Sharingan. It was Byakugan. As if you could, and then looks at Shiori. As if you didn't already know that.
Yeah.
This guy had a Byakugan.
I thought he was alone. And then he went to summoning just like I did. And, well, he screws with my chakra, my summons go away, he suddenly has a summon. And then...
What kind?
What?
What kind of summon?
It was... some... like... I haven't even really seen this summon before. It was like a lizard something.
Shiori...
Can I there's check for that? See if Ryhn would possibly could piece together what it could be.
Yeah.
History, I'm guessing?
Yes.
So there's like cats, dogs.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of different songs. Trust me.
Yeah, but I don't remember there being a lizard.
There is
there are
a lizard.
dragons. There's also snakes.
Dragons and snakes are not lizards, okay?
Yeah.
Lizards don't breathe fire. Also, snakes are only a tail.
If any of that is in character.
No.
You sure?
Obviously not, because Okami knows not much about so.
Well, I just meant Chiori's part of...
Oh.
Oh, no.
Aw, darn.
Because the
He had
snakes are
comment
only
on
a
that if it
tail.
was. No, it's just if Ryhn was like, if Shiori's response was, there's tigers, there's dogs. I've never really heard of a
There's
lizard.
Okami.
I've never really heard of a lizard. And then Ryan's response is, well, there's also dragons and snakes, which he would know that. It's his role. And then Shiori responds with, dragons breathe fire and snakes are only tails. I feel like at least that part could still be in character.
Yeah.
And then at Chiori's comment, he goes, yeah, he wasn't just a tail. He had a tail. He wasn't just a tail. And he didn't breathe fire. He had a sword instead.
So there's definitely some telltale signs there.
I'm getting
You can't
really
use that one again.
God.
Can't use that every time someone mentions lizards.
Can we get moving? I'm getting so tired of these puns.
Yes, I can get him home, and you three can continue, and then Marasaki, you four can get back to your own mission.
Thank you.
Alright. So he goes off with the boy and his father, who is going to have an identical token to his father because I can do that. Boop.
And off they go.
Yep. And off
And
they
they
go.
were never heard from again.
Nope. I don't want to take Shiori with me. This way. Okay. Dude.
We already have enough splitting the party.
Alright.
Alright. Okami's gonna look at the group and be like, alright, now which way? Does anyone have a map?
Ryan pulls out his book, flips to the map page. He's like, yes, I did.
Alright, now where do we need to head to?
And Ryan's just gonna point on to the desert area.
Alright, let's get a move on then.
Southeast of us is the wall, so more east than south.
Yeah, more east. Alright then.
Well, it's almost directly east to the actual wall, but you kind of have to go up a little to get to the.
Yeah.
There's water, but yeah.
Alright, let's get moving.
Alright. So, you guys begin to make your way. And pretty soon you have to sort of sit down to make camp. Is anyone going to do anything in the camp that night?
Not specifically. Except for, the whole keep watch thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's he gonna do? Sounds like he's gonna do something.
Well, I had an idea, but I'd have to actually go look in page and, time. Anyway, but don't worry about it. It's nothing important. Yet.
Alright, then roll your spot checks for the night. So, 26, 22, 16, 7.
But not height.
Yep. So, the night seems to be fairly peaceful.
And then the ninjas attack.
It's very quiet. There's not a whole lot of noise. Is there anything that anybody wanted to do in this particular?
Nope.
Nope. Nobody wants to talk with anybody or mush of ears or anything.
Well,
I mean,
think the
sure, he's
bush
gonna be
was
doing that
attacking
anyway.
it, sleep.
Yeah, I think that's like an automatic thing for Shiori.
Just push.
Alright.
Okay. So we continue on the next day.
Yep. Is it apparent in Shiori that she's like
Fed up with this This
Is she still very
chick.
much as fed up as she was before?
I mean, kinda, yeah. Like, she doesn't like having to be paranoid.
Yeah.
Because her natural instincts is to be, like, trusting.
Trust your doctor, and the doctor will trust you. Yeah, no.
So, what is the state of the eyes, as it were?
Shiori's keeping them on her.
Right.
Yeah, leave the eyes with the doctor. He knows how
So
to take care of them.
Shiori essentially has one Sharingan and one Byakugan.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And the minute she finds a place where she can get a separate container, she's going to find them.
Oh yeah.
So, like, if that port town has anything like that.
Theoretically, yeah, you could stop at the port town to gain supplies, which would include a jar. So.
Yeah.
So she's gonna do that.
We could do that. Like, stop in there, grab some supplies, and then be on our way.
Alright.
Restock on food and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, you come across, what was the name? Midori, I think? Or no, not Midori. The sailor person.
Oh, her?
Yeah. She
Okay.
sees you guys in town, and she's happy to see you, but clearly sees that you're still on a mission and just only passing through.
You're like, hi.
She also sees Shiori doesn't really appear to be in the greatest of moods, because I'm assuming Shiori is the type of person to sort of wear her emotions on her sleeve.
Yeah.
But yeah. Jeez. Oh, hi, you're... Oh.
Not today!
I guess you're just passing through then. Not rescued Tsume yet. Okay.
I'm just gonna go this way, type of thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And she was never heard from again.
Alright. So, you guys get all the supplies that you need. You find another jar to place the Byakugan into. And you leave to head on out. Alright. So, Shami,
Huh?
I want you to do me a favor.
What?
Roll for me a d20 plus 6.
Nine.
Okay. And also
Why?
roll. You have I have reasons.
Okay.
And roll for me a d20 plus 7.
25. Dear God.
Alrighty then. Good to know. Okay.
What was that about?
DM shenanery.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much. So we can then do the official sign out for this session then. I think I want Ghost to do the first part and Sam to do the last.
Okay. This has been Naruto: A New World.
Thank you for tuning in. Now, come next time and figure out what is going to happen at this giant sand wall.
Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry to take your thank you.
Spoilers.
Go ahead.
Spoilers, we're just gonna build sandcastles all day.
Yay! Sand castles.